Hello. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Oh my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard.
I thought that I would take you guys through my personal top 10 outdoor essentials. These are items that Blair and I, will have on pretty much any day outing that we go to. Not necessarily meaning that we'll take it on the hike with us, but it's things from the time that we leave home to the time that we get home, all the things that make our trip that much better. And yeah, honestly, it really is stuff that we religiously pack in on every single trip that we go on. Some of the items you'll recognize from many of my vlogs, some of them maybe not.
Then you dip it, then you eat it.
Let's cut the talking and get on with the video. Okay, starting with my first item, just a general backpack. I got him in 2009. He's a small size, so definitely a day pack size. The brand is Juta. I think it's a German brand, I stand to be corrected, commonly found throughout South Africa. So I do have a couple of other really awesome backpacks. One is a camera backpack, specifically designed to fit my camera equipment in, obviously. And the second one is just a general day pack, not necessarily designed for hiking, just, general day use. Both of which, however, certainly not suitable for hiking. It's not the breathable material which causes you to just have like these giant gross sweat patches on your back, even if you actually aren't sweating or hot anywhere else. There's several different compartments and back straps, waist straps to just help distribute the weight evenly on your back if it's a little bit heavier. As you can see, it's nothing too big, so you're not going to be able to fit, all your flasks and your whatever else in here, but you can definitely fit in your snacks, your light clothing, maps, whatever else. The second item that I want to walk you through is clothing. I'm obviously not going to go in depth about clothing, but two things that I kind of switch between. So the first one is this very warm, sustainably sourced down jacket. Really nifty because it packs into this small bag. However, in South Africa, when we are out and about in the summer months, really not necessary to be wearing down. Obviously, it's completely weather dependent and day dependent. So something like this suffices me a lot better. It actually gets really warm inside, which is great. And it also is that super thin material which packs down to absolutely nothing, taking up zero space in your backpack. So these are my third and fourth item. I'm just going to kind of clump them together though. The first is this black diamond head torch. In all honesty, this is Blair's new head torch and it is incredible. I've got a dinky old one that I haven't upgraded in years, and recently we did a bunch of early morning hikes where light was necessary because we couldn't see a bloody thing. This thing was incredible. So this thing has honestly lived up to Black Diamond's reputation. Really, really great product, and I'm very jealous that it's not mine. Then something that ties in with light, although I would definitely categorize this more in the camping category, just because you're not going to carry this on your day journey. With saying that, this brand, Hybrid Light, which I'd never actually heard of before I'd seen this product, is so cool. And the main reason that I love it so much is because it's solar. They have head torches, normal torches, obviously all can be recharged using solar power. It does come with a cord, so you can give it a proper big charge before your trip, and then the rest is just solar powered. So yeah, very, very cool. This provides a lot of light as well. We'll hang it up if we're camping in the top of our, in the top of your tent, you often have a hook. We'll hook it through there and it becomes our light for in our tent. So I would 100% recommend this, more on an overnight camping trip, but I thought I'd chuck that in because good products deserve a mention. Moving on to the Hydro Flask. We take these everywhere. If you put ice in these and you open it up like 4 hours later, you will still have ice in the inside. It is incredible. But yeah, we only use these for water. We don't put coffee or anything in them, just so it doesn't taint the taste. Good story though. I'm not sure, so you might be able to see this big dent in this Hydro Flask. Blair actually ended up running over a backpack of his that contained his laptop, Hydro Flask and other items in. Hence this is the tire crushing this thing. He drives a Toyota 4x4, so it's not exactly a lightweight vehicle, and that is the only damage that's happened to the Hydro Flask. On top of that, the Hydro Flask was situated kind of on top, so the laptop was in the backpack underneath and this was in the side bottle pocket. The Hydro Flask ended up protecting his laptop from being squashed by the car tire, and this is the only damage that resulted in a tear in his backpack. I think that's pretty remarkable. So yeah, that was definitely a marker of a good product for us. Yes, the good old Stanleys. I first got introduced to Stanley via my dad. He's also a big outdoor junkie, and he had this particular flask and it was incredible. Now my dad doesn't spend money on equipment at all. He always tries to save a penny and buy the cheapest thing. Love you, Dad. But anyway, he decided to splash out with the Stanley Flask. I promise you, the hot water stayed hot in this for over 24 hours easily. My mind was blown. I'd never paid much attention to flasks in my life. But as I got older and started doing my own camping trips, kind of realized the importance of having a flask that doesn't let your water cool in the first couple of hours.
Okay, this is unsponsored advertising, but if anyone is keen campers or outdoors people, this brand, Stanley, you can get it internationally, I think it's American, is probably, I'm going to go ahead and say, the world's best flasks.
Water comes out hotter from there than when it does a kettle.
It's I don't know what's up with it.
Like a thermal element in it too.
That's not factually correct, but I'm going to go with that.
This is the Stanley coffee mug. Really cool. It's just got a little presser thing here that lets the water flow through. This is very similar to this big flask. Keeps your stuff hot for so long. I would definitely recommend this one. And then yeah, Blair got me this one as well for a gift. The lid is a little bit more dodgy than the other one because it doesn't screw on, but I mean, this will also keep your coffee hot for hours. You are in lockdown in your apartments, and we wanted to take you along on a virtual safari. So today we are doing a short morning drive. We're going to see what we can encounter. Fill up your coffee mugs if it's the morning, if it's the evening. Pour yourself a G&T and join us on a little bumble safari. We also take these to coffee shops and get our coffee in these. These cups are so big as well, and they always end up filling it to the top. I probably shouldn't be telling you this. So if you want to score some extra coffee, you just take this to a coffee shop and ask them to fill it for you.
You look like you need a coffee.
I do.
To the brim. Cheers, guys. How's this view though?
But incredible products. They are pricey, but I think much like the Hydro Flask and any good outdoor products such as the headlamp as well, I mean, this will easily last us, I'm going to go ahead and say, the rest of our life. I mean, this flask in particular, it's like an army tank. Yeah, so spending money on things that enhance your outdoor experience, which already can be challenging for a lot of people because you're outside of your comfort zone. Any little helps. So yeah. Next thing is maps. If you've done your hike several times, obviously you don't need a map. A place like the Cedarberg, which we absolutely love, and there's just trails for days. I think with an area that has such a vast wilderness where there is nothing around you and no one for miles and miles, having a map of the area and of your hike and of your surroundings, yeah, it can definitely assist you and be a lifesaver at times. So I would definitely recommend, if you're not familiar with your surroundings, even if you don't take it out, it's fine, as long as you've got it as a backup.
It's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with a splash gun so I cool down. Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down.
Alright, next thing is a Swiss Army knife. This is everything in from bottle openers. It's even got tweezers, which is my favorite feature if you get splinters. And they just slot in there. Next we have a very professionally made medical aid kit. This is just a little pack that I've done at home with the essentials. But yeah, if you're doing anything bigger, a full day hike, it's important to have things like Rehydrate to give you electrolytes if you get in a bit dehydrated. Plasters, general pain tablets, this also has stuff for bad tummies, med lemons if you're running a fever, eye drops. So just a general medical aid kit will make your life a lot more handy. Alright, the next thing is, and it seems a bit odd because you're going outdoors to perhaps escape technology on your phone, but a power bank. The reason that I carry a fully charged power bank around with my phone is, firstly, my phone backs up as a camera. I also enjoy taking my GoPro because the battery lasts long and it's super dinky and small, and its image quality is literally amazing.
Such a little screen, but you forget how big it is.
Yeah.
If you're nearby the city, a lot of your local hikes might have signal. I know ours do. If you're on Table Mountain, most areas do have signal, so you can get in contact with people should a problem arise. If your phone is also like mine that loves to die after being used about 20 minutes, this can also be a massive lifesaver. And then also, to be honest, my phone has my Robert's Bird app on, so if I hear a bird, I can use it to identify it. It's got all my tick lists on, super nerdy like that. Okay, I think that concludes my top 10 outdoor essentials. Honestly, stuff that I use, or that we use most times when we go outdoors. But yeah, this is stuff that I love, products that I firmly trust. If you guys have any more suggestions or you have questions about the products, please let me know down below. Everything will be listed in, it's called a kit link. You'll find it, just go into my description. And there will be a outdoor essential link. On another note, I'm very excited. It was announced last week that accommodation in South Africa, apart from Airbnbs, are opening up. What that means, I think, is that we can go camping once again. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, thanks for sticking around. A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. I've taken the opportunity during lockdown to create a new, improved version of my old website, which now happens to be a Chinese gambling site. I've only just started putting things together on my site, so it's not nearly finished, and I'm yet to personally explore all of the features, but these are some of the features that I've used and ones that I'm excited to still put to use. First off, I found an already designed theme that best fit my personal style, simply by typing in travel blog and choosing something that I liked from there. I then started customizing it with different colors, fonts, my own images, texts, and creating different pages. I've also put in place my social sharing icon, which is a nifty feature that prompts visitors to share your content with their own social networks. It essentially connects you with a wider audience and increases your site's reach. Lastly, and probably what I'm most excited for, is the analytics. I love looking at analytics. So once everything is up and running, I'll be able to get insight into how my site is performing, as well as to get a clearer picture of my visitors, their demographics, their behavior, through visual reports on statistics like page views, conversions, sales, referrers, and popular content. If this sounds like it might work for you, or if you wanted to start that blog eventually, go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And once you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Nicole Eddy for 10% off of your first purchase of a domain or website. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you soon.